Please join me in welcoming 34th President of the VSGA, Mr. Ray Coble.
Before I make my remarks, I would like to thank Richard on behalf of the Board of Directors and the staff for his leadership, dedication, support as President of the VSGA for 2010 and 2011. Richard will continue to be involved with the VSGA as immediate past president and the board members serving on the executive committee for the next 2 years. He will also continue to officiate at tournaments, operate golf courses, be involved with the VSGA junior golf clubs, which he helped start and which is a true passion of his, and served on the VSGA Foundation Board of Directors. Now, I gotta raise this because I'm talking to Richard. Good morning, everyone. And on behalf of the Virginia State Golf Association, I am glad to be here with you today. I'm glad you're here with us today. First, I would like to point out something that's very obvious to many of you. I am very different than our last president. I'm about a half foot tall. And I don't have a stool. It's a great privilege to be elected to serve as your 34th president of the Virginia State Golf Association, also known as the VSGA, we so affectionately say. I am honored and humbled by this opportunity. My earliest interest in involvement in golf in the Commonwealth of Virginia began in 1993 with a conversation with the then VSGA Executive Director, David Norman. I asked him how I could get involved in this wonderful game at the state level. At that point, I became a volunteer for the VSGA and joined the USGA Regional Affairs Committee. Then in 2004, I got a phone call from the then VSGA President, Barry Wolf. When the phone rang, my daughter answered it. I asked who was on the phone. I was in my Cliff Huxtable repair mode. I was under the kitchen sink repairing a leaky faucet, and Corey said, "Mr. Wolf." Barry asked if I would be interested in joining the board. Without hesitation, I said yes, and the rest is history. Thank you, Barry. As you've heard, the VSGA is in great shape financially, and during the next 2 years, we will continue to focus on the following: improve communications with our member clubs and their professional staffs, grow the VSGA Junior Golf Club programs, which is our golf outreach initiative to bring youth, especially underrepresented youth, to the game of golf in a friendly environment, attract people who are willing to serve as volunteers for the VSGA, assist in any way we can to keep our green grass facilities strong, as well as continue to offer other forms of membership, including recreational golf and internet golf clubs. Continue to improve our VSGA VIP card program, offering which supports our VSGA VIP Scholarship Foundation. As you've heard, since its inception in 1985, we have distributed more than $1.7 million to more than 700 students attending Virginia colleges. And I think that is absolutely marvelous. We will continue to do that by you purchasing the VIP cards. You play, they win. And continue to conduct our wildly successful VSGA one-day programs. This year, you've heard, we had more than 6,500 participants. I'm really not sure if it's a golf or it's a harassment that the golfers received from Tom Booker. Whatever it is, golfers keep coming back and keep it working, Booker. And recognize the VSGA professional staff that supports all that we do. I can't say enough about the staff that supports us. And our volunteer staff. And we staff the best amateur championships for men, women, and juniors that I know of in this Commonwealth and in the United States. And maintain and expand our organizational footprint and visibility on the regional and national level. Before I close, I realize I'm between you, lunch, and golf. I must acknowledge Diane. I'm emotional, I'm just sorry. My wife, Diane, of 29 years, who has supported me and my involvement in golf for as long as we have known each other. Christopher, my son, who is currently serving in the U.S. Army in Seoul, South Korea. Our baby girl, Corey, who is a senior in college at Virginia State University. They both have played this game and know this game. I have some special guests who have traveled from Connecticut and Maryland to be with us today. My niece and her husband, Kim and Lemuel Blackett, and their son, my great nephew, whom you heard responding to me momentarily. His name is Brendan. My brother-in-law, Jim Martin. Did Jim make it? What's the guy caught in traffic? And sure. I'm not done yet. All right. And Jim is a member of the Golden Country Club. We had a chance to play it during the U.S. Open time at Congressional this year. And Michael Cumberpatch of the Maryland Golf Association, who also serves on the USGA Regional Affairs and Rules Committee. To the rest of my friends who have come to share this day with me, I can't take the time to call you by name, but I want you to please stand and be recognized, my Stonehenge crew. Please stand. Through the many services the VSGA offers, we will concentrate on the fulfillment of its core mission of serving its members and member clubs throughout the Commonwealth. Yet, as we serve our current constituents, we must aggressively continue on the path to introduce this life-shaping game to generations of golfers to come. My hope is that the VSGA will be intentionally inclusive and open to mentoring Virginia's current and future golfers during my tenure as your president. On behalf of the VSGA, I'd like to thank everyone for attending this year's VSGA annual meeting and for your support of the VSGA. My first official act as your president is to call for a motion. I would like for a motion to adjourn the meeting. I get a motion. Bert Wilson, thank you. And can I get a second? Thank you, Bert Wilson. You want the sexual chairman of the year, right? Okay. All right. Lunch will be served immediately following the meeting right next door. For all of you that registered for golf, you will meet at the golf driving range after lunch. Please travel safely, enjoy your holidays, and I will call the meeting adjourned. Thank you.